All right. So after much technical work on my behalf, I was able to get this gentleman in. We've been working for a little while there. So people say, "Well, how are all sorts?" Because he messaging me on Facebook Messenger, and then somebody messaging me on WhatsApp and all this kind of thing. But I able to not multitask, right? To some good extent, right? So we're gonna talk to Joel Connector Davis, not a stranger to the scene by no means. um, oh, people don't start a comment already, or they didn't even give me a chance to finish the intro. you know, um, welcome everyone. Yeah, 30 people already here, 40 now. Good. All right, so let's share the live, or now we just do it. So to tell you more about himself, I will bring on Joel Connector Davis. All right, good
How
evening
you
to you,
doing,
sir.
brother? How are you, Jace? Everything good? And everyone
Very,
who is logged on.
very fair to find, fair to find. So this year, well, actually not this year, now. I've been watching you since CSM Toronto, which was probably last year. Was it? No, or year before.
Yeah, here before CSM Toronto, yeah?
19, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Pani Awila. You see, yeah, memory's still good.
yeah.
Memory's still good. Pani Awila. So I was hearing Big Rich say that he knew you from since when you were in Trinidad. That is true.
Oh, well, yeah, because my first hit song in Trinidad was in '95 with Bump and Shake Your Bam Bam. Was number one on the chart.
Serious,
Yeah.
1995. So that begs the question: how long have you been singing?
Let's say 48 years.
Way sad. That's like two, almost two Janam in one, right? So 48 years of singing, and you would have taken some time away from the circuit, or like you recently just like you're taking part in this competition, you're taking part in CRC 2021. You're all over. What is going through your mind right now as a musician?
I have been, I've been,
Connector breaking up there. Connector, we don't have a connection. Connector, we don't have a connection. Hello, hello. But wait a second here.
yeah.
Second. All right, cool.
The phone sort
Yeah,
of
yeah, be mobile
kind of
data.
cut up.
Or?
So I didn't get your question good.
Okay, I say you have been around for
I didn't
48 years, which is way
I didn't
older
get
than
it.
I am. Okay, I'm gonna repeat.
Yeah, I didn't
So
get
you've go ahead, go ahead.
I didn't get your question good because the phone was in and out.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's just say hello to Annabelle. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. So you've been around for 48 years, soon to be 50 years, right? Now, I haven't heard a lot of you in recent times, that is prior to 2019, I'm speaking about. Had you taken some time off from the game, or were you doing something different?
No, I've been performing. I've been busy. I've been traveling. I've been to Bermuda. I've
Mm-hmm.
traveled. It's just that the whole thing is a DJ scene. DJs. You have your songs,
Mm.
and DJ. A lot of DJs do not want to play your song if you're not certain people. You have to be in a certain clicks. And I mean, I've been going through that a lot because of me and the love for music.
Okay, we lost connected there again. We'll just wait for his internet to pick back up. All right, good. So we're back real time. Yes, go ahead. DJ is giving you the shitty end of the stick.
Oh yeah, and I that fella, I don't look for sympathy,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't beg anybody to
Mm-hmm.
play my song.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I put out there. I know
Mm-hmm.
what money I spend for the
Mm-hmm.
quality work that I do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not just creating music for, let's say, my Trinidad people. I
Mm-hmm.
want to create music for international,
Mm-hmm.
right? So because Carnival is just one entity, but we have
Mm-hmm.
other festivals over there and we have other people to
Mm-hmm.
please, you know.
No, it's
So that's
interesting, eh? It's interesting they would say DJs because I think me being a DJ, of course, I'm not too sure if DJs is the right people
no. I
to
said some,
some.
some,
No, no, we're
some
talking in
DJs.
we're talking about these DJs who picking and choosing, right?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying, right? Most of the people who I have ever interviewed say radio stations you tend to be the culprit and
Well, I could carry that in both ways
yeah.
because we have some DJs
Mm-hmm.
who play on radio and
Mm-hmm.
some who play in fest.
Right.
I produce my music to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the fete. I don't beg you. Stand up in the fete.
Mm-hmm.
You not see. They don't see you. They play everything out from Trinidad,
Mm-hmm.
but they will not play your song. When I
Mm-hmm.
had the hit song,
Mm-hmm.
Bump and Shake, every corner you go,
Mm-hmm.
you're hearing it. Every station you're hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came with Don't Hide It. Every corner you go, every station you go,
Mm-hmm.
on compilation all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I did dub plate for DJs and all, but
Mm-hmm.
still they don't play this. Some
No,
DJs,
but is it you see? Remember bump and what is bump and grind?
Bump and Shake.
Bump and shake, right? Bump and shake. I'm assuming that it was a runaway hit, a runaway hit. Most
Yeah,
DJs, most DJs, they play what is popular, right? So it's similar to like with Maximus Dan and Full Extreme, right? Well, not Maximus Dan. What is it? I'm not too sure what's his name now. For
yeah, yeah,
the Ultimate Rejects, right? So
yeah,
Ultimate Rejects, they sing, they were off the well, not off. They sing in same thing. They bubble in, and then they get this runaway hit, and every crack and crevice playing this song, and then the very next year they came lukewarm and boop, you wasn't hearing about it. So DJs, most DJs will play what is popular. What you are talking about is crate digging. Who is going to dig in the crates and pull out that diamond in the rough? That song that go rock up the place and put it in a mix or in a style that people could be like, hey, but this song having a little vibes because your song nicer, right?
yeah,
We had a small conversation about it. Honestly, if people were to give that song, well, Mardi Dulahin is a very good song. Paone Awila is a very good song. Nicer, that have a kind of swing in it. Yeah, I never
yeah,
really hear you sing so fast in the recent music that I have heard you
yeah,
sing.
yeah,
And when the rhythm bump and take me away.
yeah. Never hear me go that high.
Yeah, I never hit it. Nobody can bother away. I say, wait, is real vibes in this thing. And what no, so I'm not trying to egg you on. What I'm
No,
saying is it have a vibes. People can give it a fair chance.
yeah,
It would hit.
yeah. And what I want to say to now, if now I have to use the word, if a DJ,
Hmm.
right, say something here, here why I using DJ. I like to use DJs because I'm
Oh,
speaking on a wide, right?
oh. Say radio
Um,
station. No, say radio station.
so what happened is this:
Mm,
they need. If I sing Baba Black Sheep, they
mm,
are the one who make you or break you.
mm,
So they could take anybody who sing a song
mm,
as long as it's in proper context.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the vulgarity and abusing and all them kind of thing. We talking about song with message, song that have
mm,
rhythm and rhyme and everything, right? And they play and they take it to themselves and play
mm,
the music. Everybody, and it's not about just eating a food
mm.
as we just film it. It's
Right,
about
right, right.
letting the people hear the music because we spend a lot of money for music
Mm-hmm,
and we don't expect the DJs to play,
mm.
whether it's radio or to play every song
Right.
that's
Uh,
all there.
That was
But
going to be
if
my
they
next
give,
point.
yeah, if they give people a chance and give a listening there, because when Carnival finish,
Mm,
oh, wait, boy, where the song was hiding, it
mm,
was there all the time. But then
mm,
after Carnival, they start playing it because they run out of all the jump and wave for
mm.
this just for Carnival. But then they now come into the song that people can have longevity,
Yeah. Let me just
right? So
table that and
yeah,
take these comments.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dexter, who is also a DJ, is saying, well, he far better than some of these artists. Thumbs up. Some of these soca chutney artists need to stop singing and find a trade. Whoa, that's a bit harsh there, Dexter. He also says, nah, some DJ looking for side money and friends of DJ picking and choosing, corrupting the business. No, nepotism. I can answer that, right? Nepotism and cronyism, that has been in business from time immemorial, from since the days of, I mean, Jesus Christ is arguably the impeccable, and he was crucified, right? So, friend thing that has been going on from, that was never done. What I'm trying to say though is a point I would like to touch on, a point Connector was making. There's such a proliferation of music right now. Remember a long time in the days of Quincy Jones and thing, you had to come up with about tens of thousands of dollars to record. So it had about 30 good records and you had to know how to sing. But now, where you can record a song for 100 Canadian or something, it's a real song out there, right? Because trust me, as the head at chutneymusic.com, I hear that talk already. Oh, no, you're not playing my song. And why my song is not number one. Not from you, I'm just talking in general, right?
No, 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 no. Yeah.
Why? But if 100 people want me to put them number one and it's a top 10, who will come number one, right? So let's just take some more comments here before we let you chime in. Sukchan Siud Hari is saying, I'm from Guyana. Big up the Guyanese crew. Nadia Mongol, good job, guys. Nice performance last night, Connector. Last night part one. That was pretty good. Nah, boy, leave them. What? Nah, boy, leave the people, let them sing. Well, yeah, you know, and again, music is also very subjective. And even with DJ selection, songs that were sung pleasing to me may not sound pleasing to that. And here we coming back to the point where we left off with Connector with the party scene. You remember which DJ really have the impetus to bust a tune? Hit them that song that they will be like, hey, what if everybody running down the hits? Right, on to you now, Connector. Continue.
Yeah. Everybody running on the hits, but they are the one who make the hits, right?
True. Yeah, but
Yeah.
what so Dexter was saying, right? They want to make money and things.
Well,
Now a lot of people don't understand with DJs is that the to work promoter squeeze in here, just like artists is the same thing, right? Promoter squeeze in here, arguably correctly because people feel promotion, they make crazy money, right? Promoter squeeze in here, artists getting squeezed too, right? So they obviously they will look for ways of paying. So if a man come and say, "No, I'm not justifying these things. I'm just giving an explanation of how it is in reality," right? If a man come and say, hey, play my song now, get 200 US or something," and somebody else, you know, this song is filth, right? And that is what is going on YouTube right now. In case people, that's what we're talking about. It have plenty songs the consensus would say is not good, but when you watch the views and the interactions, it's saying something else. All right, you know.
yeah, let's see. I could side with Dexter too, yeah,
Yeah.
because I experienced that plenty times,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
Now, my issue,
mm-hmm,
I mean, I have nothing wrong with the other artists and them. When
mm-hmm,
I'm saying, when Buju Bantan and them playing, there's song playing all over, they don't pay.
mm-hmm,
But why we, as our own Trinidadian, portraying our culture, whether Guyanese,
mm-hmm,
Bajan, whatever, and the DJs who is there
mm-hmm,
telling you, hey, give me a thing now, run a little thing here.
mm-hmm,
That is hurtful. But then you could hear Buju Banton and Bob Marley, God rest his soul, and everybody else song playing, but your own people who is promoting the culture. Because now I living out in Canada
mm-hmm,
and living out here, they're supposed to be happy because I am spreading our culture to another. It's a marriage,
mm-hmm,
Trinidad and Canada. I am promoting the
mm-hmm,
art form, and they're supposed to say, this is a cultural ambassador. People in
mm-hmm,
Guyana, the outside, this is a cultural ambassador. Whether you go back and forth, and even
mm-hmm,
though somebody's a singer,
mm-hmm,
as again with context, as long as the song is properly placed and have proper context, and it could mesh with other songs in the rhythm, the beat per minute and thing, you
mm-hmm,
could put them together. let's see. Let the people judge. No, let the don't let the DJs judge it. Let the
Mm-hmm.
people also say, you know what? Have a thing. Let artists understand, guys. We putting a song here together. Now, people have to stop writing songs for themselves
Mm-hmm.
and write song for the people. It's
Right.
what the people like,
Right.
right? So that is now you put a song together. Let's say you play a Marshall song and you play a Terry Gadrad song.
Mm-hmm.
I using names in general, right?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
let the people say, you know what? This one you can't please everybody.
Right.
So this person will say, yeah, boy, I really like Terry
Mm-hmm.
Gadraj. I
Mm-hmm.
really like Marshall. I really like, and then because you see people like it, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a different context, the different music, the
Mm-hmm.
different vibes to the people. Because not everybody like
Mm-hmm.
stamping on the ground and waving, but you
Mm-hmm.
have to create song with longevity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Carnival finish, you sit down in a hall and you stamp on the floor, jump
Mm-hmm.
up and wave, stamp up. When you want to hear tonight the black man feeling to party,
Mm.
people could groove with that. So you do
Yeah.
song with longevity.
Right. And that is longevity. That is the word I was coming to. If you look at the classics, right, and you were to trend the type of songs, soca, calypso, chutney, whatever, they all have that familiar formula in that it is not, music is like art. Well, you would know that, right? Music is like art. It's not jumble blah, etc. It is simplicity, but yet it is beautiful. Because Blackman feeling to party. If you listen to the from the time you hear Stalin say tang 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 tang, tang, well you ready to break
Yeah,
away, right?
it's
And it's as
calling you.
yeah, it call it is a zombie, right? So if you look at the music, it looks like from a producer perspective, I always say, well, I cannot make that. But yet, when you really break down the intricacy of the song, there is a mastery that makes it look simple. So you feeling bang 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 lang lang lang. You feeling well, wait, I cannot make that. I cannot make that. But these guys and them, they thinking just similar to what you're thinking. They're thinking, well, all right, if it's a Friday evening and they want to get a little vibes, this song could play. If I had to go and sing in a primary school, this song could play. If I had to go in the heat of the fete, this song could play. And that formula, I think, is very difficult. And I would even argue certain BPMs work best for longevity, right? Because if you look at most of the timeless music, they are mostly slower
That's right.
BPM.
That's right. Yeah. Baron.
Mm,
I feeling it. Daddy, I feeling it.
mm,
You know, longevity. Don't
mm,
matter when you play that.
mm,
Don't matter whether new generation, old
mm,
generation.
mm,
They all will gravitate to that because the music drive you, the feel of the song.
mm,
You know, it's not just a rhythm that's
mm.
just going behind and you jump and
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, most Calypsonians, you're correct when I was talking about context earlier. Most Calypsonians, they were very good storytellers. I'd like to touch on the Roaring Lion song that was remade recently by Olatunji. Don't Stop the
Yeah,
Carnival. When I
yeah.
hear that song, honestly, it could be because of my knowledge of Calypso, but I waiting to hear the hook with the Warren Lion hook, right? We say no, 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 they can't
Okay,
have that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like way because man, and I guess is like me with a lot of older folks back in the parties and thing. All these songs and them boy, the like my favorite song, Calypso song, is Gypsy. Oh gosh, the ship.
Ship is sinking.
Yeah, because when you listen to not only the historical mentions in that song, but that song was sung in 1987 or something like that. I
Somewhere
could be
around there.
yeah, somewhere around there. And that song is applicable in 2021.
Yeah.
And you hearing about the references to chambers and these people I hear about. I didn't know about these people, right? And I was like, wait, this song maybe when I ready to die and think that song might be still applicable, you know. So that's the beauty about that. So guys, Ollie got some good advice here from the connector. He making the connection from old to new, you know. Learn all the history. Learn it's Trinidad for such a small country, and by extension, all Caribbean islands. We have so much a culture. You have to have appreciation for your roots, and that is why in CRC we tend to push more of a Hindustani usage, cultural promotion, because we want to stay grounded in our roots. We encourage the soca aspect, something we're not refraining that. Please don't get me wrong on that, but we want to give a platform to that context type of music you were speaking about. We just take
Okay.
a conversation, a comment here. Next one is bias music producers. Oh Lord. I don't know if I want to read out the rest of this.
Yeah, no, read it, read it. People have to be free to speak their mind, because it's nothing vulgar they're saying, and it's true thing too.
No, but you see, it's always BIs be the one getting blacklisted now,
No, but
But
you can't get blacklisted because that's the view of someone else,
okay,
but
okay.
it's the same thing.
So man chain me up in the chain here, right? Dexter is saying, and I repeat, Dexter is saying, next one is bias music producers. If you don't record your song by them, they're telling their DJ colleagues and radio station not to play your song, even if they know your song is a hit. They need to start promoting real talented artists. And you see, this is something we at chutneymusic.com experience a lot. We refer to them as the gatekeepers. And the gatekeepers are so for a reason. Because if I could push my friend um to the forefront, stifle true talent, and everybody's talk about meritocracy and all that. Get that and take that and wipe your bottom and throw that out the window. There's no such thing as meritocracy right now. Right now, I should say. It's all about kissing ass and trying to become one of the in circle, right? Whether that is correct or not, that is subjective. Because it have people have no problem with kissing ass. It have people who not going to kiss ass, right? So think about it. DJ competitions in Trinidad, singing competitions. We all kind of have a inkling of who going to win what and thing beforehand. And they do this because, okay, if I could control X person and I cannot control connector, who I want to go and push to the forefront? The rebel or the man who is going to listen to everything I say? Think about it. I want to hear your views.
No, well, they'll run to the man who they could control,
Right. So it's a
right?
puppeteer type
Yeah.
relationship. So that answers at least your question there. That is so for a reason. Because think about it. If okay, so in Trinidad, there are many producers, but yet few names get called, right? Because you control this is called the linkages, right? So if you look at the chain in music production, so there's singer, ideation, then you have singer, music production, and the marketing aspect. So a smart man, a smart person will have their hooks, so to speak, in all parts of the chain, right? And if you go follow that thinking, you can see who unduly influencing the market when you see their face in too much of the chain, right? And they do that because if I able to control this chain, control the market, control the gate, and say, Dexter, you stay outside. Dexter want to know now, hey, with the ass, I can sing, I dancing, I singing better than them fellas, I can get inside. How they win now? Dexter say, nah, boy, you see this thing, boy? This is not for me. And you move on and you go. Connector, you may not know this, eh? But this is why chutneymusic.com was started, eh? For several years, I trying to get in this inner circle, right? Over 10 years. Over 10
Mm.
years. I try sucking up. I try buying rum for man. I try doing all kind of things. The only thing me I do is skin my body, right? And I never could get in. And I say, no, Jason, you know better than this. And so I say, what about a platform where everybody can get a blind? From the man who's singing normal to the professional person. And that is how chutneymusic.com grew from my angst with this industry, right? And now, just as you said, well, I'm not living in Trinidad anymore. I am flying the flag of Trinidad in Canada now, and now all over the world, right? Netherlands, South Africa, UK, you have it, right? And that just goes to show you what about the man they cannot stop, who won't stop. That is the man who is going to have the windfall.
Yeah, see, well, with me, right? In spite of all what they're doing,
Mm,
I go to Trinidad
mm,
every year,
mm,
right? Spend my 3 months, regardless of what, no
mm,
radio interview, but I still go out there and I put myself into things,
mm,
right? Because I cannot just say because a DJ don't play my song, I wouldn't push myself.
mm,
And know that the Facebook, the social media is there. That is a
mm,
platform where we're
mm,
using now, and I'm proud. I am not the best of it, but whatever I learn,
mm.
I use in it.
Right.
And people get, I put my song out there, I do
Mm,
my live, so
mm,
people see me, people listen to what I have.
mm,
And if people go and check me out on YouTube, they will see the qualities of songs I have.
mm,
And
mm,
pull up my name, they'll see the songs because I put out song there that people will enjoy. I
mm,
don't do song for myself.
mm, mm,
That, as I always say that. I want people to enjoy what I'm doing.
mm. So you're saying you enjoy you what you're doing, and you foresee that the people will like these songs.
Oh, they will like this song because what I have over there,
Mm,
I get lots of call. I mean, that's why I was able to get contacts and booking in Bermuda
mm.
because the outside people, other people in Trinidad, although you get hold back, they never even cross, they never even go to Tobago, right?
For real.
And they're singing. And I have to use that because when you get a hold back from people that see this guy is pumping and this guy, you clock up his name, you read a lot of his history in the music.
Mm,
I've been Hong Kong, I've been England, I've been Miami, I've
mm.
been Boston, I've performed, I've done
Right.
things, right?
Mm,
And I showcase myself. So again, what I'm doing is my song is not just for me to go Trinidad. My song is for
mm.
me to go all beyond Trinidad.
Yeah. And
You know,
I've told people this, right? For also who travel extensively. I mean, I'm not the most traveled person. I'm not saying I'm the most traveled person, but I've been a couple of places well, right? And I tell you the same thing like you were saying with in terms of promoting yourself. I tell the people who feel they are being unjustly dealt with in the community. I say, hey, the onus is on you to hype yourself because not much people going to say connector good or whatever and whatever. But if connector is marketing himself actively, they can't stop that, right? And I would tell anybody that because shotmusic.com, we we market ourselves. We're looking for nobody for validation or what. We know what we are about, right? Connector knows what he's about, and I have spoken with many artists, not hundreds, but maybe over 20 something, 50, 60 something people, right? And they all say the same thing. They feel that they are dealt with unjustly. But I always say it's up to you to blow. And heard this from a senior vice president from RBC, right? He said, Jason, it's up to you to blow your horn, because nobody are going to blow it for you. And I say, you know what? You're right. So if I don't think I is the baddest thing since sliced bread, how am I going to encourage my fans or whatever and things? So that is why from time to time I purposely say certain things for the naysayers to hear and carry it to the people, right? Because I am undaunted. They try all how to block me, but I keep telling them the same thing. I will never stop. And that is why.
yeah, that's it. You know, that's it. Like I let them know, hey, don't matter what you try.
Mm,
The only person to quit is when
mm,
I want to quit. You
mm,
can't make me quit,
mm,
right? No, I don't have no manager. I don't have no booking agent. I've
mm,
been doing things. Yeah, some people come around and say, yeah, I will help you. You see, when they use the word I will help,
mm,
I don't look for it. Because
mm,
that means when they say they will help you, that means they
mm,
feel sorry for you. If
mm,
they say I will work with you, that means
mm,
they're working for your interest and
mm,
for their interest and my interest. When they say
mm,
I'll help you, they're not committed to you. So you have to have somebody who is committed to you to say, yeah, you know what, I want to work with you.
mm,
I'm interested in working with you. Let's take this step. Let me see what you
mm.
want. Let me see where we could carry each other.
Can I just
Right?
interrupt you there to take some comments and let you
Yeah.
continue? Raymond Paltu is saying, yes, bro, that is how it is. Good. Paltu is a good example too. Nobody wasn't rating up Sita Girl. Paltu rate up his own song, and now everybody running down Paltu, including myself, right? Kareem Dave G saying connecta. Big up yourself there, DJ
Yeah,
Kareem.
cool, very good.
Dexter is saying, yes, big up connector sings quality songs with substance. Teach some artists to write about other topics than rum and horn reality we want. That is so true. In CRC, they say why I accept certain songs. Remember, we not at a critical mass to say, well, all right, I don't want this song, I don't want that song. But that is eventually where we're gonna head. Where we don't want the rum and horn thing. We want more Hindustani and we want better compositions. In fact, that is what the judges are saying. We want better lyrics, better compositions. In fact, your song Mari Dulahin, which is about love for Korean roti, which is me. If you I don't not too
Yeah.
sure if all you could see my belly, but I love roti too bad. So I was like, actually, that is one of the reasons why I married my Dulahin, because I gave her the roti test. I gave her the roti test. Now, ladies, in case all you don't know, the roti test is where a man would give you roti to cook, and if it don't swell, fellas, do not marry the girl yet. I would say yet, right? Let's take some more comments here. You something this time like is feeling like carnival. Love the music, beautiful song right now. Yes, exactly. It is carnival. Actually, Carnival would have been not next week, week after, around Valentine's Day. Dexter is saying, big up DJ Foods for his dedication and development of this platform. Thank you very much, Dexter. So I myself will not hesitate to contribute to his platform. Contribute by we having that show in Orlando. I spoke to your wife. Let me do it. All right. Karim is saying, I'm good, guys. Glad to be watching this.
You know, mm,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. I mean, I have to. No, I see Kareem up there. You see that guy?
Mm,
I must say much love for him because you see, he is one of the guy who
mm,
plays my music a lot.
mm,
He's a fair DJ for
mm,
everybody. It doesn't matter he know you or not, as long as you have quality music.
mm,
And I can talk to him because I see, and I mean, he always try to push artists.
mm,
Doesn't
mm,
matter
mm,
who it is. He don't favor nobody.
mm,
He plays for the people.
mm,
He don't play for him. He don't play for DJ Kareem.
mm.
DJ Kareem play for the world, who he could please.
I think what most I'm not too sure if it have DJs like that again, but there are DJs who play what they want to hear. Um and I remember when I used to actively DJ, I used to say, well, if they want to hear country western, they want to hear Arabic song, wherever, once it is they want to hear it, I don't care. Once they want it, I will play it. So I take myself because and I mean, that is so common sense. I don't know if that is even an issue nowadays. I can't say because I'm not in that circuit anymore. Why would you go and play what you usually listen to all the time? Read the crowd.
That's it.
Reading a crowd, I think, is, if not the most important thing, because I know a lot of DJ technique, but in fact, you have to throw that out the door because as soon as you see that shoulder drop, so that means they're bored no ass and they might stop dancing. And the true mark of a DJ, in my opinion, is the ability to keep that vibe, keep them dancing, switch it up. Now I DJ'd a lot of party with old and young. So it has some DJ want to hit fast song right through. But you have to at some point in time, it I think DJing, what's it, camera should go like this, you know? You hype, they must get tired. Oops. Right. You drop out there, yeah. They must get tired, slow it down, bring it down, let it hug up and jam and wine and thing, and then boom, hit them again when they get fed up at it
Yeah.
because they might go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So CRC 2021, tell me, what is your thoughts of the competition thus far? What do you hope to intend to happen in the final? What you have for we?
Well, man, I glad they put this platform, give other people a chance to do things right, and then as you say, it's the other countries and He gave people that opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I appreciate that. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I glad I doing this. It's enjoyment, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happen,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we just happy to be there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's
not about just winning a
mm,
title.
yeah.
The music still have to go on. My whole thing is that the people hearing the song,
Mm-hmm.
knowing the song, and
Mm-hmm.
appreciating what I bring out to them. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. Not about it's not as it's not how many crowns you win. It's what you do with it. It's
Mm-hmm.
what you do with the music. The music is what drive the people. The crown don't drive the people.
Correct.
Because I could win 50 crowns and
Mm.
still
No
behind there,
promoter hire
kind of,
you. Yeah. No, that is so true because and I'm glad that you have that attitude because I tell people, right, even the people who were knocked out at the semi-final stage, right? I say, guys, this is not about winning, Everybody can't win, but not everybody will lose. We're not losing because okay, as I told you, in conversations prior, when we're ready to go on the road, who are we going to hire first? Obviously, the people who support we, not
Yeah.
not other people. So that's a yes. Go and charge your iPad. Right. Yes, correct. It's not always about winning. This is we are. You know who's winning here? Not chutneymusic.com, not the winner, but culture, and that is what everybody is doing this for. I'm not getting paid for this.
Yeah.
No, leave that out. Leave that alone. I'm not getting paid for this. Fame. What fame can feed a wife and a child? No, it can't.
Hmm.
Right? Well, at least not directly, right? And so all the people who say I'm a fame monger and whatever and thing, I not no, they don't say I'm a fame monger. They're just saying fame that mean nothing to me. And I think about Bob Marley. He said something similar to that. He said, I think he said, money. You think I have riches? I don't have no wealth. My wealth is strength or something like that. He say, right? But I would adapt that a slightly. Fame, okay, yeah, people know about DJ Floops. I've been in the papers a couple of times and what have you and thing. Oh, so what? I the biggest thing since I spread? No. I just a humble fella trying to do big things, change up the scene, get rid of these gatekeepers, and I will repeat that. I am here to get rid of the gatekeepers. I repeating that a third time. I am here to get rid of the gatekeepers, or to keep me out, or to keep a lot of people out. But as long as chutneymusic.com is turning up, people will get a fair chance.
That's nice. That's nice.
Kareem is saying
Yeah.
everyone that performs is a winner because they are supporting the cause, right? It's a movement
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
promoting
That's it.
culture. That is facts.
Yeah.
That is so true because
Exactly what I was gonna say, my brother.
yeah, go ahead, speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that everybody is a winner. And
Yeah.
then the thing is,
Mm,
you are meeting people
mm,
who never see you or know of you before. So it's in a
mm,
wider span. So you
mm,
get there,
mm,
you do this. Who knows? I mean, in Honduras, all the place, our music people will hear. People
mm,
will you link with that. So that
mm.
is where the marriage come with music. Music is about unity,
Right,
bringing people together. You know. And I
right.
always have this term. I said we may be dancing to the same rhythm,
Mm,
but not at the same time.
mm, mm,
But that don't mean to say we're different to each
mm,
other. We into the same party with the same music,
mm,
but just we jumping. Some might be waving, some might be rocking,
mm.
but we enjoying the same music, but
Yeah.
in our own self.
Reminds me of the saying music is a mission, not a competition, because people may argue that we are competitive, but that's now saying a comment here. Floops, you're always positive, brethren. That is so true. I'm glad people realize that. I always tell my workers, my co-workers, right? I say, all they ever see me come on any platform and bash anybody, that is not my style. I here to empower people who willing to work with me. That is why I changed the catchphrase, sorry. I'm tongue getting a little dry. Catchphrase of chattymusic.com from user-driven platform to a community. And the reason why is a lot of people take from a platform, but they don't give. But in a community cannot work unless you give. You understand? So you are one have been promoting our culture. Keep it up. And it's not only me. I see many people, and I give them their props. You know, I was watching no, there's no. You know, I watch these guys and them, and many of us who 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 are doing this thing, we are saying similar things. We are saying similar things. Whether we could come together or not. Honestly, right now, I'm not on Unity too much because the energy it takes to unify different brands. Because people keep telling me the same thing. Why do I really need you? And I say, well, okay, that is clearly not somebody to
Mhm.
partner with. You know, it's just like you were saying with I go help you. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want no help. I don't want no. I go help you. You know.
Yeah.
So let me get some of your thoughts there. I've spoken a lot.
No, well, we basically on the same page, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, this music again for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look how long I'm doing this music.
Mm.
And this music never buy me a car.
Mm.
So if I was just thinking about this about just a money thing, I would
Mm.
have been drop out all the time, long time.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
won, I've won Soca Monarch in Toronto 2003, 4, and 5. I
Mm.
won Road Match from 1995 to 2005.
Mm.
I won Calypso Monarch. I won so many other awards. I was
Mm.
nominated in the Sunshine Award in New York.
Mm.
You know, I've done things. So
Mm.
what's there to really prove? Yeah, it would be nice to get a Juno Award.
Mm.
That is something I could keep. That is in the hit. That would be in the books.
Yeah.
But yet still, it didn't make me any different to anybody else. I'm still a human being and we walk the same road. We under the same sunlight. We under everything. So everybody's supposed to
Mm.
respect each other
Mm.
for their accomplishment and what they're doing. And if somebody is going down, be willing to talk to that person and say, hey, you know what?
Mm.
This is what you do as an artist. Try
Mm.
to uplift your artist instead of trying to
Mm.
put them down. Try to help them elevate
Mm.
themselves. Even though you're competing with them,
Mm.
give them some idea. Some of them may not want to take it and think you're
Mm.
going against them, but
Mm.
from your heart, what you give from your heart, give it for
Mm.
the truth. And don't
Mm.
wish nobody bad and just move on and live life.
Yeah. You
You know?
know, funny that you should say about the advice, right? Now, oftentimes when people submit in music to chutneymusic.com, they ask me what is my opinion of their song. And I have learned that this is not something that people are ready for because I am not a dashboard doggy. I'm not an expert. I always tell them I am not an expert, but this is my opinion, right? And my opinion tend to be very realistic, right? And I have told people certain things, and even in CSM yesterday, I saw the judges tell certain people things that I have told them already, right? So if several people telling you the same thing for different reasons, these are things to work on, and which leads me to my question that I'm going to pose to you: why do certain artists get a certain ego when their song is popular on radio or popular on YouTube, or they do well in a certain competition? How do you explain that type of, like, I am that person?
Popularity. When
That.
artists song get popular,
Mm.
well, okay, artists song get popular through the DJs.
Mm.
And what they play constantly, the public hear it. So then the public then click onto that. And some
Mm.
of the artists will say, hey, we're having an interview. So here what to do. Call, call the radio station, call the radio station, call the radio station. Sink it in the head. You want to hear. So the more call they get,
Mm.
and I understand something too with this YouTube thing.
Mm.
I don't know if it's true because I don't know this thing. Some
Mm.
of the hits you see people get.
Mm.
No, you could buy hits.
Mhm.
You could buy hits. So then it's not literally honest hits they get.
Mm.
So a man will play so and they say a man has 17 million on his views, 17
Mm.
million views.
Mm.
But how many people 17 million didn't say like?
Mhm.
But you see 17 million views.
Mhm.
But how much people like it? 5. But
Or
then
how
you
much
base on
comment, or how much comments it
how much
gets.
comments. You
Exactly.
understand?
Yeah.
So that 17 million views doesn't
Mm,
put that this person like it. They view it because it was on a platform that is a
mm,
popular person platform.
mhm,
And they want to, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they buy time to make,
mm,
yeah, let me see. All right. And a lot of people go into that and say, hey, yeah, but this one have plenty views. I think this one good. But think about it. Put my song or put somebody else song together with that same song.
mm,
Play them together and watch the people reaction. Oh,
mhm,
wait, no. Who sing this song? I never
mm,
hear the song, but I like the song.
mm.
That is where you go.
Right.
Then you just stick it with one person.
I am so glad you bring up that, right? I'm so glad you bring up that because there's something called live singing, which is a good test, a good test for all the egotists and them, right? I love to hear people sing live. So
Yeah,
any egotist come against me and thing, I just wait with patient hands folded. They have millions of views, and them is the baddest thing, and they're leaving you on WhatsApp on scene, and they're leaving you on Facebook on scene, and they ha 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 ha, and they feel they the baddest thing. And when you hear, are waiting to hear them sing live, and when you hear them sing live, it's
yeah,
like okay. And people, all you need to be real with yourself. Views is a good thing if it is organic. Because myself and Nicholas, we do detailed analysis of all pages, Facebook pages, and things. We're saying, well, we have this amount of views. Chutneymusic.com, I could put my head on a chopping block. For the 100,000 people we have is totally organic. We did not pay for any advertising. Who have hundred, several hundred, and could barely get 10,000 views on a video, that would speak to them. Chutneymusic.com put out one video yesterday or day before. It not only get 5,000 likes, but it got over 200 views, right? Not to
that's
say
good.
totin, I just showing all you that how slow and steady. That is what my parents taught me. Slow and steady wins the race. And I have always said I need 10,000 hardcore followers. I don't need 100,000. Because you see, you can have a million people, and tomorrow, I learned that very young in promoting, right? You have tens of thousands of followers, and you put a show and two people come.
Yeah,
No,
yep, yep,
come on, guys. We need to have a sense of maturity in this thing. Humble, humility. Like I tell my wife, right? Well, my wife to say, she say you're not a humble person, but I say yeah, that is between me and you. I will talk that, but I won't go and talk them things in public, right?
yeah.
Because humility is what really helps you sell. Oh, wait, let me forget the humility. Let me touch on something. Fake, fake facade for the public, right? There are many artists. Oh, it's a love. It's a love, and I am
Oh,
in love. I am on
yeah,
love. And you know they're flicking heart blacker than black ice, right? Blacker than this jersey. I'm in
yeah,
love. You're unfollowing we on Instagram and sending me thing to like. Yeah, 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 all this thing, right? And I be like, who they feel they thing and they're sending your Facebook friend request and they're taking it back, right? Then it has some other people, they comment, they watching everything you do, trying to get examples to F you up, but to get them to share a video, their own video, they're not doing it. I just watch them, I have a good little laugh, and I move on. Because them are fretting me. Rika Sunarayan, hello, good vibes. Dexter, again. Dexter, you're real easy contribution man here today, eh? Yes, like some of them show off artists. One song they sing, they reach the top 10. They wanna disrespect legend, play them live rhythm. The exact. Well, yes, that is what I say. I watched a certain event yesterday, right? And I am watching these people sing live. And this is not live, eh? This is live, and they would have mixed and mastered it after, right? Trust me. Anybody who have big ego, put them on a live stage and put them to sing live on a track. Dexter say they can't ride the rhythm. Me I had to go and fleck up nobody and call no names. Put them on a live rhythm. If they song like somebody squeezing their balls, that is them, right? The may hear, you know.
Boy, you know, that show yesterday,
Mm,
I give props to Mr. George Singer. Always
mm,
respect and Vashti and them for
mm,
what they've done.
mm,
Right? But I always say I have to address the situation what happened
mm,
on my behalf,
mm, mm,
not discrediting them,
mm,
right?
mm,
Because I know what I put out and people know the song
mm,
and they know this is not how I song.
mm,
The editing
mm,
was the most disgusting thing that came out.
mm,
That the drummer call, you know how much calls I get all last night, this morning, getting
mm.
call about they had the drummer like 10 times louder than my vocals.
Well,
You
we
cannot
did see
hear
that.
the
We did hear
backups,
that. Yeah.
right?
But
You cannot hear the backups. And then today now, thanks to Vashti,
mm,
she portray,
mm,
and I tell her thanks for her support. She
mm.
portray
Big up
the
Vashti, man. Big up.
actual, the proper one
Mm,
that they're supposed to judge. And we
mm,
just hope that they listen to that one
mm,
and make the decision out of that. Because the editing,
mm,
if I have to fail,
mm.
let me fail on my own merit,
Right.
not on somebody accord. So let them
Mm,
listen to the proper one
mm.
and say, you know what, yes, this is the right one. Not
But
judge me on what happened there. Because
yeah,
that wasn't what happened.
that is
You
fine.
understand?
That is fine, Joel. But the real question is, right? This is a pre-recorded live. What kind of quality assurance was done that they could not have picked up on this? That is my question. That is my question. Because I am not a accredited videographer, but most of all them premiered live videos that all they're watching is I put them thing together. So
So
that
then
is a
they could have
they could
called
have
you.
easy no, no that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to shine up nobody, right?
No, no, no.
I'm just talking facts here. That should have been picked up because that I don't even think a room noise gets song so bad, right?
Why?
Because your and I can attest to your singing as well. They can go and see the videos that we have for you, right?
Yeah.
No way that drama could be beaten so loudly.
Yeah.
No way, right?
You know.
So somebody really and again, this is a pre-recorded live. This is not Joel singing live straight off the thing
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
Somebody should have picked that up. Who it is, I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
say. And although don't do my boy that. Long story short, don't do my boy that. Right?
No.
Jamir is saying always stay humble no matter what.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
learned lessons to you both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, I would like to say, I am not no fake love man. I tell people the frank truth. If I say if you sing tutu, I'm telling you, well, I mightn't say you sing tutu, right? But I
Yeah.
will try to be a diplomatic. But I am not a yes man. And that is
Yeah.
why that has get me in trouble and it has gotten me out of trouble plenty times. Because if I give people now, most people now, right? Because again, in me too much of trouble, they say most people who know me, I say, yeah, it's sounding good. They'll be like, nah, you already think that. Tell me what you really feel. And I say, you're really ready. You know, connector, you are right. The audio editing was very poor. Guys, that we don't have that. That already gone. We saw the statement release and but I find for a big 26 years and you see, I don't want to they go say Abashini man again, and I don't want to go down that road. But that should have been let me face facts. That should have been picked up. That should have been picked up. So somebody definitely dropped the ball there. I watched this show last night and yeah, well, and frequent audio dropouts. I'm not too sure if it was because I was casting it on my television. There were frequent audio dropouts, people complaining. And again, how could you not pick up these things? This is a pre-recorded live. Why it is looking so blurry? I don't know. Anyway, we will land ourselves in trouble. Somebody go send him it and thing. We don't want to make it bad. So let me don't talk about that, guys. forget we talk about that. But we know you, we know connector better than that, and that is somebody dropped the ball there, and I would say it's not connector, right? True. Yeah. So connector, what you're saying? Marry the Dulahin. You're saying nicer. Think you have some other so
I
calypso song?
sing Chutney Time. I sang Anana.
Mm.
I
No, this year,
sang
this year.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I just this year I sang nice. I mean I sang a song about stop the abuse with Kaiso,
Right.
right? Because of what's going on. It's on YouTube, and that's a message to the men who like to abuse women. Not all men,
Mm.
and women supposed to be loved and cherished. And if you treat them right, you will
Mm.
get right treatment. You
Mm.
know. So that was a message for because my I have friends in Trinidad, New York, and they always crying to me, right? And
Mm.
things. So I just decided to do that song for them, you know,
Mm.
because mind you, there's no perfect relationship,
Mm.
but nobody must because it's physical, emotional, mental, financial, sexual.
Mm.
It's not just one abuse. Abuse comes in many different ways,
Mm.
right? So men does get abused too.
Mm.
But men show a lot of stake it all. But the women, let me love them up. Let me treat them
Mm.
right. Let me cherish them and let me have a nice time.
Yeah, I find for 2021, where we arguably supposed to be more educated and information is more available, I find for domestic violence to be so prevalent still.
Yeah,
That is, I think we have failed as a people in that regard, and I don't foresee domestic violence getting better because people are actually getting better at hiding it because social media age is very easy to um expose these things. So we have spoken for well over half an hour. We have spoken to close to an hour. Mr. Joel Davis, would you like to make some closing comments going forward?
well, I just want to tell everybody to stay safe. Stay
Mm,
safe, practice all physical and social distancing, follow
mm,
the orders,
mm,
respect each and every individual. There is no one of us better than each other.
mm,
Black or white, doesn't matter. Be a brother keeper,
mm,
right? Always keep positive, keep praying,
mm,
respect, respect, respect. Show empathy, not sympathy.
mm,
Empathize, be empathetic with people. Put yourself in position
mm,
that you want to be in and look
mm,
at other people and don't downgrade them and degrade them.
mm.
Work together with people, you know.
Right.
And to you, Jason, and the Chutney show,
Music.com.
music.com, I
Mm.
want to say thank you all and for that program you have in there for us,
Mm.
Raji and Raja.
Rani.
I mean, I'm here with you.
Mm.
Regardless of what happened, it's all about having fun.
Nice. Nice.
And that's the whole thing. It's having fun and letting other people get into the fun. One day,
Mm.
something greater will happen
Mm.
when we'll be able to get some kind of finance or something.
Mm.
But right now,
Well,
we're
actually,
working with you as a team.
in a perfect scenario, the finals would be physical,
Yeah,
and obviously the competitors would be remunerated for their
yeah,
troubles. That is
yeah.
where
So
we aim to go.
I appreciate that. I mean,
Mm.
you told me I see what you're building. I
Mm.
was willing to do that.
And I
You know,
appreciate that a lot.
yeah, I was willing to do that.
Mm. All right, cool. So we're going to say adieu here until next time. Tell them
Pleasure.
about your performance in the CRC 2021, and then you will be able to leave.
Well, you all just have to log on when it's time.
Mm.
Marry the Dulahin. I will uplift it more for the finals.
All right.
That's all. Just look out for it. Enjoy and let the judges enjoy
Mm.
whatever they do.
Mm.
We still love them because we don't know them neither. So we still love them
Oh, you'll get to
and let
find
them do
out.
their
You
thing.
know who that is. Don't worry yourself.
Eh?
You'll get to find out. I'll be doing
No, yeah, but still,
mm,
it's that, and I like that. We don't
mm,
know them,
mm.
so we have nobody to say, "Hey, I
Mm.
know this one, I know that one, another."
No,
It is
well,
a,
it was
you know,
purposely done that way because
and
we
that
didn't
is so,
want.
and that
Yeah.
is how, and that is how it should be done.
Mhm. Thank you.
So nobody knows none of the judges, and their judges will do their thing, and
Mhm.
that is what you call. I know this fella from them, my cousin from down there. I
Mhm.
can't mark he will get back with me.
We
You
didn't want
know,
anybody unduly influencing the judges, so
yeah,
we kept them a very far distance away from competitors, but they will be giving comments in the finals, and I will be doing some impromptu interviews with them as well.
that is all good.
So we'll
That is good.
say
That's a great step you make there.
thank you very much. So we'll say goodbye for now, but certainly not goodbye forever.
That's right.
Bye.
Everybody, peace out. Stay blessed. Stay safe.
Right. So you heard from Joel Connector Davis, the connector. He sang his song Mardi Dolahin. Finalist in the CRC 2021 competition. He went into the finals via the judging route. So that's probably why he liked the judges so much. And he will be competing in the finals Saturday, 6th February 2021 at what time? 7 p.m. So log on to chutneymusic.com's YouTube channel, username Chutney Music, and log on to our Facebook page, which is Chutney Music username. And I have been your host with the most, DJ Floops for chutneymusic.com, saying goodbye for now.